Hello, you. I'm Yaz, and thanks so much for joining me for this yin yoga to embrace your feminine energy. If you didn't know, feminine is represented by the yin and the yin and yang symbol. It's the shaded in or dark part of the symbol, and it represents sensuality, creativity, rest, nurturing, intuitiveness, all the things that represent femininity. And so that's why we're doing a yin practice for today. And we'll be holding each pose for about 1 to 2 minutes. You can really relax, which makes this practice really great to do before bed. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you in this moment. And once you're there, you can rest your hands on your knees or your legs, depending on how you're sitting. And you can close your eyes or lower your gaze. And we'll just take some grounding breaths here so we can settle into the practice. So take a deep inhale through your nose, filling all the way up through your chest and your stomach with air. And exhale, sighing it out. Again, inhale here through your nose. Exhale, sighing it out, relaxing your shoulders, releasing any energy from the day. And again, inhaling through the nose. And exhale. And take a few more deep breaths at your own pace here. As we rest in our calm, in our soft, in our feminine energy. As we invite that energy in. And know that at any point when you need to return to your breath, when you feel a little overwhelmed or frustrated, your breath is there for you at any point. We'll take one last inhale here. And exhale. And we'll actually go ahead and rest one hand on our heart and one on our stomach as we do some neck rolls here. So you can bring your right ear to your right shoulder and inhale here. And as you exhale, you can bring your chin to your chest and then your left ear to your left shoulder and inhale. And exhale, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder, inhale. And we'll just keep following the same breath here, allowing our breath to guide us. Inhaling as our ear comes to each shoulder, exhaling as we roll our chin to our chest through to the other side. We'll do a few more of these. And inhale here. And exhale. You can roll your right ear back to your right shoulder, but this time letting your head fall back with your chin tilted up towards the sky. And exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And tilt your head back, chin to the sky, inhaling. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. So same thing we just did, but instead of having our chin forward, we're tilting it back. And keep focusing on your breath here. Moving at your own pace, just a few more of these. And last one here. And inhale. And exhale, and gently take your time bringing your neck and head back up to center. You can release your hands and we'll find our way to our hands and knees. And once you're there, you can bring your big toes together. You can bring your knees as wide as your mat or closer together if you like. This is your preference. You can shift your hips back onto your heels and we'll take our time walking our hands forward. You can sway a little bit as we bring our foreheads in contact with the mat here, coming to child's pose. And we'll rest here for about a minute or so. So take an inhale here and exhale to relax your shoulders down. And using each exhale to release some tension here as we rest for this next minute or so. Continue to focus on your breath here. And inhale here. And as we exhale, we'll stay in child's pose, but we'll just walk our hands over to the right side. And inhale here. And exhale, you can bring your forehead back in contact with the mat, relaxing your shoulders, letting your forearms rest on your mat or on the ground. And we'll rest here for a minute or so. Feeling this nice stretch along your left side body. And inhale here. And exhale, and we'll press up to walk our hands now over to the left side. So again, you can inhale here, and then exhale to relax your forehead, relax your forearms, your shoulders. Let everything rest here. And inhale here. And exhale. You can walk your hands back to center. And we'll come up onto our hands and knees in a tabletop position. And you can tuck your toes under if you want to stretch your ankles a little bit, since we just had our weight on them. And when you're ready, we'll come back to our tabletop. And we'll do some spinal rolls here in this cat-cow variation. So as we inhale, we'll arch our back, rolling our shoulders back, lifting our gaze. And as we exhale, we'll just move our hips around, pressing through our palms. We're moving everything in one direction. We'll do the other direction later, so it doesn't matter which way you go. But just focus on rolling your hips, rolling your spine. Inhaling with every arch. Exhaling with every dome. And really pressing through those palms. And we'll actually start rolling in the other direction now. So feminine energy is sensual energy, so I do love a good spinal roll. I do love to move my hips. We store a lot of stress and trauma in our hips, which ironically is also our center of creativity. So right now we're just loosening up any stagnant energy, releasing any stress. We'll do one last roll here. And inhale and exhale. And when you're done, we'll come on to our stomachs. You can just do a nice little roll or an awkward little roll, whatever type of roll, however you get to your stomach is fine. And we'll rest on our forearms. You can stack one on top of the other, and you can rest your forehead down. And while we're here, we'll also open our right knee up to the side as high as we comfortably can rest it. And take an inhale here and exhale, releasing any tension from your hips, from your shoulders, from your neck. Just allowing yourself to fully relax here for this next minute or so. And inhale here. And exhale. You can straighten that knee that was bent. Rest it back on your mat. Repeat the same thing on the left side. So opening your left knee up to the side as high as you comfortably can. And take an inhale here. And exhale. Again, relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your upper back. Relaxing your hips and your legs. Just releasing any tension from your body for this next minute. And inhale here. And exhale. And you can straighten that left leg that was bent. And from here, we will just roll onto our backs. So just roll on over. And once you're on your back, you can bring both knees to your chest, hugging them in. You can rock from side to side gently. And inhale here. And exhale. And we'll open our arms out wide to a T. And we'll let both knees fall over to the left side. Trying to keep both shoulders on the mat. And take an inhale here. And exhale. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your hips in this twist. You're here for a minute or so. And inhale here. And exhale. You can bring your knees up through center and then let them fall over to the right side this time. So again, making sure you keep that left shoulder on the ground. If it's coming up, you can bring your arm a little closer to your body. So you can ensure you still get a nice twist here, but we'll take an inhale and exhale, releasing any tension, and rest here. And inhale here. And exhale, you can bring your knees back to center and place your feet flat on your mat. And then from here, we'll bring the bottoms of our feet together and let your knees just splay open into this reclined butterfly. You see how my feet are just sliding down. Just let your feet naturally slide to where they may. And we're going to rest here in this reclined butterfly pose as I read a few affirmations to you. So you can rest your hands in that T position, or if you'd like, you can bring one hand to your heart and one to your stomach. Whatever you feel called to do right now in this moment, you can go ahead and do, listening to that intuition, that feminine side. And you can close your eyes or lower your gaze and take an inhale here through your nose. And exhale, sighing it out. Another inhale through your nose. And exhale, sighing it out. And inhale through your nose. And exhale, sighing it out. And I'll go ahead and repeat these affirmations while we're still here in our reclined butterfly pose. Feel free to repeat them either out loud or to yourself. Creative energy flows through me like a river. I embrace my sensuality. I trust my intuition to lead me. I ensure my cup is full before pouring into others. I am a divine being. And I'll read them once more. Creative energy flows through me like a river. I embrace my sensuality. I trust my intuition to lead me. I ensure my cup is full before pouring into others. I am a divine being. And take an inhale here to breathe in those affirmations. And exhale any tension, any stale energy, any doubt. And from here, you can use your hands to close your knees together like a book. And you can roll onto your left side, resting here. This is our yin side. In this fetal position. And take one last inhale here. And we'll exhale to gently press up. Coming to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like at this time. And from here, we will inhale to bring both hands up high to the sky. Exhale, bringing our palms together into our forehead to remind ourselves of positive, loving thoughts, being mindful of what you allow yourself to consume, being mindful of the content that you consume, not consuming any content that relates to gender wars, that relates to belittling femininity and being a woman, only embracing content that nourishes your creativity, your sensuality, your nurturer. And we'll bring our palms now to our lips to remind ourselves to be mindful of the words we speak, not only into the universe, but to ourselves, because what we speak is what we manifest. So just being mindful there and bringing our palms together now to our heart center to remind ourselves that we are loved, we have a purpose, there is a place for our feminine energy, and we deserve to embrace that part of us. And we'll go ahead and bow forward here. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this feminine energy yin yoga class. I hope you feel rejuvenated. I hope your feminine energy feels ignited, and I hope you really enjoyed this practice. If you would like more from me, you can find me on Instagram at Within Me LLC or at Yas the Yogi. You can purchase my 30-day guided journal. The link to that is in my description, or if you'd like to donate, the QR codes to do so are on the next screen. But I hope to see you back here again. Until next time, bye.